Alright everybody, now we are ready to make this look more like us. This is where I said you might want to have a mirror nearby. You could be sitting near one working on this. Maybe you have a small one that you could hold up and look into. But what you're going to notice is you have a face. You have facial features we want to put on there. The thing is, we want to make sure those features are the right size for the head, the neck, and the shoulders that we've already created. So when I glance up and I look at myself in the mirror, I can see that I have my eyes right about here, and I'm going to try to make them the right size for this head that I've given myself. So I'm going to do one on one side, one on the other. What I want to do is look at that shape, make sure I'm happy with it before I invest any time in actually finishing and adding details. Now that I like how it looks, I can go ahead and add the colored part of my eye. Some of you might have said out loud at home, that's your iris. And then I'm going to do the part you actually see with, which is called your pupil. After that, eyebrows, eyelashes, all those kinds of things, you could add those on as well. I wouldn't spend time adding color and coloring stuff in with your pencil, even if you think something's supposed to be darker, like your pupils or the color of your eye. That you're going to do when you add color later, so that's going to come at a different stage. So what I'm going to do now is add my nose. So I'm going to work my way down the face. Now, if I feel my way around my nose, I don't feel pointy parts. Like a lot of people might just draw like a little triangle or something, but we know that's not the best we can do. When I feel along the side of my nose, I feel that there's like a curve, and then if I trace my nose with my finger, I can actually feel this sort of curved, wavy line. So when I add this on there, to me, that seems more like the nose than if I drew a triangle or a circle or something. Under that, I would want to draw my mouth. Now, back when we were little itty bitty kids, we would draw a little line and we would be very happy with that. But what I need to show now is that I have a top lip and a bottom lip. So I'm going to go up above that and I'm going to add lines to create my top lip. And then I'm going to go underneath it and I'm going to add a line to create my bottom lip. So what's missing now? Our friend here, like Mr. Bazin that I'm working on, he can see you, he can smell, he can talk to you, but he can't hear you. So what I need to do is go over to this side, add an ear, go over to this side and add an ear. And if you'll notice, the place I started was in the same place on each side. I started right there at the corner of the eyes. Now, this looks like Mr. Bazin. It looks like he's been to the barber shop recently. He has his typical haircut. But there's things here that don't quite look like me. So looking in the mirror, well, I wouldn't be able to see much if I didn't have on my glasses. So I need to add those on. As soon as I start to add these details, it starts to look a lot more like me. So those would go around my eyes. Then I would go ahead and put those go behind my ears. But then you guys know I have a mustache and a beard, so I'm going to put little lines on there for that. But again, am I going to sit here coloring stuff in right now? No. That's going to come later when I'm actually planning out how I want my painting to look. So those of you working at home, you might be adding things like hair. You might be adding glasses too, if some of you wear glasses. But are you going to put glasses and a beard? No, not unless you've grown one in the time that we've been apart. But I don't think it's been quite that long. What we'll do next, once you've added all your details to make it look like you, is we'll be talking about actually putting color into this.